Hey, what's going on? How's it going, everybody? Are you still awake? Oh my gosh, it is 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Traveling with Bruce has gone live at its new time, Monday nights. It's Monday Night Live. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me at my new weekly time of Mondays at 8. I'm glad you're here. Busy time around here. Lots going on. Lots of changes, making things happen. But it's exciting. It's all good. It's all great. It's all fantastic. Fantastic weekend. Really enjoyed it. It was great spending Saturday afternoon with you guys, and got to work, and I got some sleep, and all that good stuff. It was all right. Here in Creston, where I am, it's kind of cool out here. It's only about 74 degrees, very cloudy, kind of dark looking. Looks like we're going to get a serious shower coming through, a serious storm. We'll see. Hopefully I'll stay on the air and we'll be fine. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. I'm Bruce, your host. We love to talk about cruise ships, cruise ship vacations, cruise ship holidays, news on the cruise world, the good, the bad, the ugly, the whole darn thing. As I explain in my videos, I am not a paid spokesperson or anything like that. I'm not an employee of any cruise line, and I'm not a travel agent, so I have no vested interest or conflicts of interest in what it is I present. I just kind of tell you what I think is going on and give you my take on things, and love to hear your thoughts on what my thoughts are. Love to share information and ideas. I do have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, that you can visit anytime. Would love to have you become a member of that group. If you want to share all kinds of stories and photos and people asking questions about cruises, by all means, come on over and join the Facebook group page. I would love to have you come by. It would be fantastic to welcome the new people in. If you're here for the first time watching me live, you've never been here before, say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. I love to give shout outs to everyone who watches this show live, and would love to hear, where are you watching me from? Tell me you're a first timer. Where are you at? Where are you at? What's the price of gas where you live? What's the temperature today where you live? And when's your next cruise? When are you going on your next cruise? If you have any questions about cruising, fire away. I'll see if I can answer any of the questions for you. I'll do the best I can. And again, thank you, all of you out there who support this channel. We are now approaching, well, we just finished 23 months on the air, August the 12th, 2017. Next month will be our second anniversary on this channel. Started with absolutely 0 subscribers, no experience, not a lot of idea what to do. The channel has come a long way. We are now sitting at, what is it now, 29,272 subscribers. Wow, what a run in 2 years, and we're approaching 7 million views on this channel. I cannot thank you enough. I must be doing something right. Either that or there's a million of you. No, maybe there's one of you watching 7 million times. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of people with a lot of different names. One guy, lots of names. Thank you for always coming by and joining me. Your comments, your thoughts, your constructive criticism, you name it. As long as it's PG rated, it's okay with me. If it isn't, you're out of here. You're out of here. It happens very occasionally, thank God. Thank you again for being here today. I had the most interesting little thing happen to me the other day. I couldn't believe it. I had gone out for a just a walk. It was on Saturday. I went out just for a walk in the afternoon. It was late in the day. The shadows were getting long, and I wanted to take a walk in as much shade as possible, because it was in the 80s on Saturday. Not like it's hot where you guys are down in the southern U.S., some of you folks. But anyway, I come back and I'm at the front of my house, and I'm fumbling for my keys, and I hear a sound at the back of my carport. I don't know what it is. It's just like a little sound. I don't know what's going on. And I kind of look up, and I walk a couple steps into my carport, see what's going on. I see a box. There's a box leaning against my door, but it's the door I never use. I always use the front door of my house. This is a door on the side of the house. And, well, there's a box down there. And I went down there and took a look at it. It's from Federal Express. And there's this logo on the front here. I don't know if you can see that logo. Can you see that? Can you make that logo down there? You got Viking Cruises. I'm going, well, this is kind of interesting. A box from Viking Cruises. Well, I kind of grabbed it and came in the house. Somebody must have, a driver must have come by while I was out because I'm almost always here. Anyway, let's do an unboxing. So I opened up the box and I found a note, which I'll talk to you about in a second. And then I found this thing right here. This is fantastic. Check this out. I got this Viking tote bag. It's a packing bag, which has a mesh front to it, so you can see what you've put inside. It's like one of those like packing cube type units, you know. And it's got a handle on it right here. You can carry everything with you, and little tag on here from Viking. Thank you very much. And then open it up. It's got a double zipper, and it can go all the way. I mean, this thing can open. Wow, this can really open up. This thing opens up like this. I mean, holy moly. So on my lap here, let me just show you what I have. I found 3 of these, and I was kind of curious. What are these little things? It says Viking on it. It's got a little toggle thing here with a cord, and I got this one in black, and I've got. Thought I had another one. I have 3 of them. I really do. I'm not kidding you. Anyway, I open the one up, and it turns into this. It turns into a tote bag. It's all wrinkly because, of course, it comes out of the thing, but it's got the Viking logo on it, the front and on the back. Fantastic! It holds all kinds of stuff. The entire unit actually stuffs into this. Here's the other one. I have a gray one and a black one and 2 black ones, and these turn into these. Fantastic! Thank you so much. I got some goodies. So then I kept digging, and I found 3 of these guys. I found, oh, by the way, those 3 little tote bags, they came in this little mesh zip bag right here. Super totes, they're called. Light, strong, and compact, ready to journey on your Jersey journey with a zipper. So this is handy for your toothbrush and toothpaste and whatever. And then inside the container more, I have 3 different size mesh bags. I've got this one here, all with the Viking logo on it right here with the zipper on the top. A medium-sized one here, and I'll put the little one in there. And then I got the bigger one right here. I'm telling you, fantastic. What a wonderful gesture on behalf of Viking Cruises. I got to make you wonder. So there you are. That's what I got inside as far as the goodies were concerned. I'll put this back up here. There we go. Pretty cool. This is really neat. And then I got this envelope. And coming from Woodland Hills, California, from Viking. Right there, you can see just make it up, Viking. And inside is a card. And the card says, with compliments, says Traveling with Bruce, a quick note to show our appreciation of your YouTube channel and enthusiasm for cruising. Keep it up. Best wishes, Viking Cruises social media team. That's fantastic. That gave me chills. They're watching me. There are people watching me. You forget when you're on the air all the time, and I do my, I do my live shows, I do my recorded shows. You keep on plugging day after day after day. After almost 2 years of slogging away at your channel, I do what I do because I love talking about cruise ships. I love talking about cruise lines. I've mentioned Viking many a time on this show, on my videos. I'm about to mention them again. Got some news on it. But you don't realize that, well, yeah, that they're kind of watching you because that's their job. They got to see what the world thinks of them. And the social media team is watching the social media people, of which I am obviously one. Well, it was just fantastic to receive this just out of the blue. I had no idea this was coming here. I was thinking the other day, you know, people ask me all the time, what's this stuff behind me that people see all the time, like this Royal Caribbean unit here, and I was thinking the other day I should put a shout out to the cruise lines, and it hadn't occurred to me that they actually do watch it, but I'm going to give them a shout out right now. I'm going to say to the promotion department out there, if there's anyone out there from all the cruise lines, from Cunard, Princess, Holland America, Carnival, Norwegian, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, Seabourn, anyone else, if you guys want to send me some stuff that I can put on here to show off your logo on the show, by all means, fire it over. Send me an email. My email address is down below here, and let me know. I'll give you a mailing address to send stuff to. I'd be more than happy to have some coffee mugs here from some of the cruise lines, or water bottles, or whatever items you want me to display. I'd be more than happy to fill up the back here from that sort of thing, because I love talking about cruise ships, as you folks know. Anyway, that was a really cool thing. That really, that was really, that's the first time that's ever happened. I've never had a corporation send me anything as a thing. Now, I was saying to myself, don't read too much into this, because they're probably sending this to everybody. Every YouTuber this week probably is going to go on the air and show off their swag bag. I'm just guessing, but hey, I got one, and I'm just going, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. From Viking Cruises. Fantastic. That's a lovely gesture. Right on. Guys, I want to give you some news of the day today that I've been following, and then go with some shout-outs. And I've got a couple of trivia questions lined up tonight. If any of you are interested in some trivia, I got some trivia ready to go, too. The news of the day, three particular things I wanted to mention. One, very quickly, someone asked me a question earlier today on one of my videos, asking me if I knew anything about the Norwegian Pearl. That's the ship that had engine problems and was laid up in Barcelona, had to cancel a cruise out of Rome. Up until about a day or two ago, the ship was in Barcelona, and I assumed that that's where it was being worked on. Looks like that's exactly what's happened, because the ship is, as of this minute, in Rome. It is now in the port that is used for cruises out of Rome. And that tells me the ship is ready to go for her next trip. Now, the next cruise for the Pearl is scheduled for July the 18th. So that is in 3 days from now. It's a 10-day cruise returning to Rome. And then after that, there's another cruise. I think it's a 13-nighter, and that one will return to Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken, because they're usually the Pearl is using Barcelona for the summertime as its home port. So that's the news on the Pearl. Hopefully that's good news, and cross our fingers and hope it all works out. And the ship will be able to ply its trade, and passengers will be able to get on the ship and enjoy themselves as they should. That's news item number one. News item number two, I did make a video this morning about the Carnival Vista cruise ship. This is the one that I've been following now for over a month, having engine problems and all kinds of issues. It's been not able to run at top speed, and they had to take 7-day cruises and turn them into 8-day cruises, and this just caused each cruise to subsequently be delayed and delayed, and it just blew the schedule out the door, threw people's flight plans out the door. It just destroyed everything. They finally packed it in when they were able to secure a dry dock scenario for the ship, and the solution has been and is a floating dry dock, where today, if you get a chance, head over to my channel, check out the Carnival Vista video I made about how she is now in the dry dock, the floating dry dock, and they're working on her. I contacted Carnival this morning, and they were kind enough to send me a couple of photos of the actual underneath of the ship, so you can see all the cranes, and some of the blades of the propellers are already off. There's an army of people working on it. They're getting the propellers off, and they're going to replace the bearings on the azipods and put them back on. Hopefully in the next 4 or 5 days, that should be done, and then the ship will return to, I believe it's Galveston, where she goes out of, and she'll be back in business as she's supposed to. So that's hopefully good news there. So that is being done, and hope you enjoy that. The third item I wanted to mention today, cruise related, was I made a video last night. And boy, I blew it last night. I started work on this video at about 8 or 9 o'clock my time. And I figured it would take a couple hours to get this done. No sweat, lickety split, you know, the pro that I am, the seasoned YouTube professional that I have become in only 23 months. I figured, oh yeah, no problem. I'll make this video. I started working on this video all about Travel and Liesure Magazine's top cruise lines. But according to their readers, they've rated their favorite cruise lines depending on the size of the ships. And I thought I'd make a video on it, and you know, I just got working on it and working on it and working on it. I finished uploading that thing at 1:30 in the morning. It took me 5 hours or longer, and I noticed once I had it uploaded, I had made a mistake that I can't reverse. And if you watch the video, there's nothing wrong with the video. The picture is clear, the voice and the sound is clear, everything's fine. You'll see the ratings of these ships that or the cruise lines that I diligently put together. The problem is that I hit the wrong button when I was working on the software, my editing software. I hit the wrong button, and it's something known as the aspect ratio. I hit the wrong button for what's known as the aspect ratio, and what it means is, if you normally watch me and I take up half of your screen when you watch me, on this one, I take up maybe a third of your screen. I'm really tiny. I watched my own video today on my laptop and then on my phone to see, well, how big can I make the image? Well, you can kind of make it big enough to certainly see it, hear me and everything. And I thought, oh, God, for me to redo it is going to take hours and hours of work. And when I have the time, I might do it. But I'm so unmotivated. I'm so upset at myself. And this happens rarely, but it happens. I mean, we all make mistakes. Anyway, if you'll indulge me, check out the video and see what you think. You know, the subject matter. I'm more interested in what do you think of the subject matter. But it did run a little longer than I anticipated. It's upwards of 17 minutes. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I think the best part is the first 4 or 5 minutes. But anyway, that's just me. Anyway, I do the best I can. But here on this show, right now, live with you, I'm going to reveal to you the results of some of these results from the readers of Travel and Liesure. And just so you know, there are, in some cases, they pick 10 cruise lines. In some cases, they only pick 5. But what I did is I took the top 3, and what I broke it down to was their small ship ocean liner category is 249 passengers or less. And there are the top 3 cruise lines, of 2 of which I don't know. The first one is called Quasar, Quasar, Quasar Expeditions. Quasar Expeditions is a cruise ship line that operates kind of yacht-size, large yacht-size ships in the Galapagos. That's their area of expertise, and it's a 6-star top luxury outfit. You're looking at least $1,000 per night per person to be on this cruise ship, but it would be, you know, pretty well all-inclusive. We're looking also at land expeditions and other expeditions available. You can go really high end here. The number 2 cruise line for small ships up to 249 people is a cruise line that I do know, and that's Crystal Cruises. Crystal Cruises, believe it's owned by Genting out of Hong Kong. They run large ships out of Hong Kong for the China market, and Crystal is their 6-star division. 1,000 a night, same thing. But you can get on a Crystal cruise ship in the Mediterranean, in Asia. They operate cruises globally from time to time. They shift their ships around to different regions depending on the time of year. The number 3 cruise line under 249 passengers came in at a company called Eco Ventura. Again, I'm not familiar with them very well. Took a quick peek at their ships, but same thing, $1,000 a night and up per person, plus additional fees for certain excursions. 6-star, all-inclusive, high-end Galapagos Island specialists, Patagonia and that area. So these are a pretty boutique. Two of these are rather boutique type lines. Now, in the mid-size ocean cruise line category, which they consider 250 to 599 passengers, and I'm thinking to myself, these days, something that I call mid-size is nowhere near this small. But in any event, it's their survey. I'll go with it. The #1 cruise line for a ship between 250 and 599 passengers is Paul Gauguin Cruises. Paul Gauguin Cruises has one ship in the area of Fiji, and it is all high-end, but it is a $400 to $600 a night cost. So it's not as expensive as some of these really high-end ships, but some of the photography that they provide is pretty spectacular. If you get a chance to see my video, even as small as the images are, you'll see them. They're pretty nice. Paul Gauguin Cruises. #2, Seabourn. Seabourn, $300 to $600 a night, 6-star, all-inclusive luxury, top-notch food, top-notch accommodation, top-notch service, very high crew-to-passenger ratio. The #3 cruise line for the ships between 250 and 599 would be Windstar Cruises. Now, Windstar is the cruise line. They have, I think, a total of 6 ships right now. I think #7 is coming shortly. 6 ships, 3 of which are motorized cruise liners, and 3 are the ones with the tall sails. They are the ones with the tall sails, and you can run. You can get on a Windstar cruise anywhere from about $250 to $400 a night per person, plus additional charges. But they usually are in the wintertime in the Caribbean. And in the summertime, these ships are usually found in the Mediterranean. That's Windstar. Now, large size ocean cruise liners, they classify a large cruise ship at between 600 and 2,199 people. And I kind of agree with that because, of course, nowadays we refer to that as mid-sized cruise ships. But if you go back 20 years, a cruise liner up to 2,199 passengers, we're talking the SS Norway. We're talking about the Queen Mary. We're talking about the QE2. These are the big boys back then. But today, 2,199 is mid-size. In any event, in this category, the #1 cruise line is right here. These guys right here. Viking, #1. Viking Cruise Lines. This is not a paid endorsement, but you can always call me. Viking has been in business for 5 years, 6 years. They have 9 ships. Every year that Viking has been in business, they've been voted the top #1 cruise line in their segment every year. There isn't an ocean liner, a cruise line company that can beat them yet. No children, 18 and older is the restrictions. And so it's a hit with grown-ups. No water rides and no rock climbing walls. No casino. They have entertainment, but it is much more subtle, much more intimate, much more not as Hollywood-like or Broadway-like. Of course, ships are 750 feet long. They hold 900 and I believe 960 odd passengers per cruise, or 930 or so, and they have 465 crews. So it's one crew for every 2 passengers. Very high ratio. Service is outstanding. $300 to $600 a night will get you on most of their ships. $300 to $600 will get you on practically, say, 90%. Some of the cruises on the itineraries are a bit more than that. Some are a little less than that if they're repositionings. But this cruise line has become notorious for excellent service, top quality rooms, roomy cabins, lots of outlets, and no extras. They don't charge extra for specialty dining. They don't charge extra for the spa. You get a short excursion with every stop. That's included in your cruise, or you can take additional ones if you want. With meals, lunch and dinner, you get drinks, you get alcohol. It's a winner, and they've got this formula going now for 5-6 years, and they're not stopping. And why should they? They're going to keep going. They're at, I think, 9 ships now, and they're bringing out almost 1 every 10 months or so. It's quite an amazing feat. They're just banging them off right now. #2 cruise line for 600 to 2,199 passengers would be Crystal. Crystal Cruises. Again, Crystal also is number 2 in the smallest category. Crystal does have a couple ships very small, and then they have some ships larger than 600 passengers, and they came in number 2 with a $300 to $500 a night cost for, again, a 6-star luxury cruise liner. And then Seabourn, number 3. Again, Seabourn is number 2 in the mid-size category, from 250 to 599 passengers, and from 600 to 29.99. They're number 2 again, and they are doing something right with the readers of Travel and Leisure Magazine. There's something good going on. Would love to check it out. Give me a call, you guys. Now, mega size ocean liners, that would be 2,200 people and over. And I kind of think what they should do is have like, you know, extra large ships, like mega or mega, and they should go maybe from 2,000 to 4,000, and then 4,000 and up, or something like that, because we're now at 6,500 passengers on, obviously, the Oasis class. Nonetheless, 2,200 passengers or larger, the 3 top brands that they considered. Number 1 this year, Disney. Number 1 was Disney Cruises. They cited stuff like the cruise line is perfect, of course, for children, but also for families and for adults only. Adults going on Disney ships have a number of areas on the ships only adults can assess or access. And this would be obviously some spa areas and some restaurant areas. Very highly regarded. I rarely hear any bad news on Disney. You never hear me really talk about Disney in a negative way. They are just doing everything right. Typical Disney ship per person, you're looking at $250 to $450 a night. We're talking 5.5-star rating. We're talking about a cruise line with 4 ships right now, with 3 more on order. The first of the 3, I think, comes out in 2021. Not too long from now, a little bit yet, but coming. So not too long from now, they'll have 7 ships. They do obviously have their Caribbean resort, their island, Castaway Cay, and they're now building their second exclusive property, Lighthouse Point in the Bahamas. So Disney is ramping up for more business, more ships, more locations, and they're number 1, according to the readers of Travel and Leisure. Number 2 cruise line for this segment, Cunard. Cunard comes in at number 2. The loyalty of Cunard passengers is second to none. There are people who are out there whose grandparents were on a Cunard trip or a ship. There are people who've been on Cunard, parents, and now the kids. We're talking 3 or 4 generations of families have been on Cunard White Star Line all the way. Cunard does not disappoint. The Queen Mary, too, does the transatlantic. She's a true transatlantic ship, but she also does visits elsewhere. A typical cabin on Cunard will run you $200 to $400. You could probably get a balcony for that. It does not, these prices, by the way, I've been mentioning, does not give you the owner's suite or the captain's suite. Forget about it. Forget about it. My New Yorkers know this. It's the average cost, generally speaking, of a cabin. So for Cunard, you can get on a balcony for about $200 to $400 per night per person. Number 3 cruise line in this category, to finish off this this particular news segment, for 2,200 passengers and over, the number 3 line is Holland America. And it makes sense to me that Holland America would be highly rated by Travel and Leisure. Number 1, the line is spectacular. It's a 5-star line. Cunard's, by the way, 5-star. 5-star line, really nice. Your cabin and your bedding, linens, really, really nice. Wonderful towels. It's all first class. Room stewards, just slip them a $20 bill to start your cruise. You can't ask for enough stuff. They will take care of you. Oh my gosh. The food, fantastic. Holland America food is very, very good. Main dining room is usually what you need. You don't have a lot of options on Holland America ships for specialty dining restaurants. All the food worth eating is in the main dining room. They didn't go down to a Denny's quality on Holland America in the main dining room like other cruise lines we've talked about have. Hence why these people rank them so highly. If you're an adult, you're a couple and you want to get away for a 1-week cruise and really relax and be pampered and looked after, Holland America's for you. You're going to love the spa. I did. You're going to love those heated loungers. It only takes you 5 minutes to fall asleep. They're wonderful. The ships are clean, well run, well managed, and they go to great ports. And there you go. I cannot argue with this list here from Travel and Leisure. These guys, these folks are of let's say of a decent demographic, and they can afford to go on pretty well any cruise they want. And here are your selections for these types of ships. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. I did make this video about exactly what I just told you. If you have a heart, watch it. Watch my video. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, despite how small the image looks. Again, sorry about that. Anyway, there you have it. There's my news of the day. I want to get ready for some trivia for you guys. But first, I want to give out a shout out to everybody. Make sure I say hi to all of you. Again, if you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel, Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my show. Nice to have you here. I'm on once a week, Monday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I am here, and would love to have you come by and see me. During the rest of the week, I am cranking out, and will be cranking out short videos with updates, news updates, stories, things that are going on in the cruise world. And like I said, if any of you out there would like to join my Facebook group page, please join in. Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, on Facebook. I'm the administrator of the site. Ask to join. I'll let you in. And if you've got any breaking news that you think I should be aware of, let me know. You can direct message me on Facebook, or you can send me an email, which the email of which is just down below. Thanks again to all of your support for Traveling with Bruce merchandise on my RedBubble store, and for my Amazon link, my affiliate link. By the way, it's Prime Days on Amazon today and tomorrow. If any of you are going to go Prime shopping, please consider doing it through my affiliate link down below. And any purchases you make on Amazon, there will be a commission coming my way for whatever you're buying. I call it pennies from heaven. I think today, I think I had $1.20 come in today. Thank you, whoever that was. We take it all. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for being here. Let me see how far I can go back to the hellos. I see Brittany is here. Brittany Lockwood, Kat Rose, Tom Henry, Linda Lou. I've got Megan Frost here. Duncan is here. Hey, Duncan N. Kat Rose, like I said. Paul Wilson is in the house. Cruise with Us is here. Who else have we got here today? These are all familiar names to me. Maria is here. Hi, guys. Let's see. People are saying hi to each other, which is wonderful. Pamela Meyer-Shantz is here. Hello, Pamela. Welcome to my channel and show. Manuel, Cake Daddy Pruitt. Hi, Bruce. Been watching, first time commenting. Love your videos. Thank you, Manuel, so much. Appreciate your attendance here tonight. I love that you're here. Thank you very much. Kenneth Chow. Hello, Bruce. All the news you are keeping you busy. Thank you for the updates. Thank you, Kenneth, so much. The real DJ Smooth sounds like Seattle. Welcome. Yeah, the weather does sound like Seattle, doesn't it? Yeah. Welcome, Real DJ. Tracy Dunlop is here. Hello, Bruce and everybody. Glad to see you on your first Monday night of your new schedule. Thank you, Tracy. Welcome to the show. Randy Lucas. Greetings, Bruce, and all from a stormy and rainy Fairmont, Montana. Our stop for tonight in our big-ass RV. Right on, Randy. You're just south now, east of me, I think, by about 4 or 5 hours. Come on by. Nice of you to have. Nice to have you by here. MJ Grandsart, finally home to Kissimmee, Florida, to a steamy 81 and humid post-storm. Price of gas here, $2.54. I booked a Disney cruise for the family and grandparents for September 2020. You're gonna love it. It's perfect. Grandparents, parents, and grandkids. Wow. Yeah, you got her made. Chad Clark, I'm going on the Carnival Magic in January with a pre-night hotel out of Fort Lauderdale. Chad, you're doing it right. You get to the cruise port the night before, especially if you're flying in. For sure, you get there at least the night before, so that in case flights get wonky, you got options. Way to go, buddy. Enjoy that cruise. The new Sierra's World of Videos. Wow, 10,000. I have no idea what that means. Peter Heckema. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Good luck with your new format, Bruce. It should give you more time to yourself. However, moving your show back to 5 p.m. would give the Europeans a better hour to participate. I do understand that. I have to make a decision which way to go. I wanted to give the West Coasters a chance to join me, a lot of which try to catch me at work, some of which catch me on the way home from work when I was on at 2 o'clock their local time. Now I'm on at 5 o'clock Eastern, Western, 8 o'clock Eastern. and I'm giving the continent, North American continent, where 75, 80% of my views come from, a better shot at catching me live. I'm kind of hoping that'll work out. For my European friends, I apologize for being on so late. I'm sorry. But I hope you'll catch me on the reruns. I hope you're watching me on reruns tomorrow or tonight when I'm sleeping. We'll see how it goes. Who else is here? Maria says, I thought you were a travel agent. Yeah, no, never been. Never been a travel agent. I've never worked in the travel business. Never been in it. The real 98.5 is in here. Hello, everybody, says the real DJ Smooth. Hello, sir. Scott Weber. Hi, everybody. It's cloudy and about 72 in Palos Verdes. Who else now? Let's see. I'm mid-southwest New York, says Chad Clark. Peter Heckema. Hi, Tom and Linda Lou. Sheila is in the house. Thank you, Sheila, for coming by. Danielle Franks. Hey, all here from New York City. It's 84 right now. Welcome from the beautiful Big Apple. Midlife Crazy. Hey there, Traveling with Bruce. Welcome, Midlife Crazy. Jeff Prose. Hello from Southwest Montana. Rainy and sticky here today. Next cruise, 143 days until the Navigator of the Seas. Right on. That'll be fun. Robert LeBlanc. Hello, Bruce. Love the show. Just booked a Thanksgiving cruise, 12 days on the Queen Mary 2 to the Caribbean. This will be my 6th cruise with Cunard. Can't wait. Having turkey dinner in the Caribbean. You see, I tell you, 6 cruise with Cunard. Once you go on some of these cruise lines, you can't shake them out. You can't shake some of these passengers out of there. You get spoiled rotten with your favorite cruise lines: Holland America, Cunard, Seabourn, Crystal, Viking. It's true. Now, nothing wrong with if you love Carnival and you keep going back. What's wrong with that? Nothing. What's wrong with Princess? Nothing is wrong with Princess. Every cruise line appeals to a certain traveler. And that's the beauty of cruising. It's not like with the airlines, you just get on a plane, get in the seat, fly wherever you're going, and get off and get out. Some airlines, like overseas, have a personality, but in the U.S., they really don't much anymore, do they? Maybe Southwest has a little bit of a quirkiness to them, but aren't they all the same now, kind of feeling like that? Don't you feel like you're cattle being herded through the airport all the time? With cruise lines, they definitely have a different personality. Each cruise line has its own style, its own ways, its own demographics. The ships have their unique look about them, their unique activities, and this is what makes cruising fantastic. Okay, who else have we got here? Manuel Cake Daddy, first time commenting, 10th cruise coming up in November. Right from right outside of Dallas in Glen Heights, Texas. Right on, Manuel. Thanks for telling me where you're at. That's great. From Dallas. Love Dallas. Lovely to have you here. I got a lot of Texans that follow me here. It's fantastic. Mary Norwood. Hi from Tacoma, Washington. 67 and cloudy here. Trying to get a Disney cruise together for this year. Already have done one celebrity. One Disney and one celebrity. Right on, Mary. Well done. Big Dog. Dallas, Texas. Just under 100 degrees. Next cruise end of September. Vista, I think. Right on, Big Dog. Welcome from Dallas as well. Fantastic. I'm not sure what this means. I got a lot of emojis here coming from New Vista World of Videos, my YouTube channel. I hope it's going well for you. Welcome to my show. Let's see here. Scott Weber, I'm 12 days until Holland America's New Statenham. Right on. That's going to be nice. That'll be a great cruise, too. The Real DJ, the Real 98.5 in Seattle. Right on. Pamela Meyer, my next cruise is November 18th on the Carnival Sensation. Cuba was canceled. Going with my mom's twin to spread mom's ashes at sea. We were supposed to cruise to Cuba in January, but didn't make it. Pamela, I hope it's a good cruise for you. And I wish you all the best with your family. Let's see. Sheila saying, Bruce said PG-13. If not, we're out of here. Perry Gerfin is here. Hey, Bruce, keep up the great work. Thanks, Perry. Thanks for all your messages. I get them. I read them. Those of you who send me messages on my videos, I try to read them as often as I can. The other night, I spent 3 hours trying to catch up with just reading them and sending at least a heart thank you or a heart that I loved your message or a comment or two. It's getting harder and harder to keep up with it all, but thank you all of you who send me messages and thumbs ups on my videos. You name it, I really appreciate it. 45 thumbs ups for this show. Thank you for the first time. my first Monday show. Thank you very much. All right, who else is here? Lynn Lyons is here. Hi, Bruce. First time watching live. 30 Celsius here in Niagara Falls, Ontario. Welcome from Niagara. Gas is about $1.26 a liter. Isn't that amazing? It's $1.34 here in Creston, British Columbia. Next cruise booked is Holland America Koningsdam around the Mediterranean and Adriatic. Beautiful. Lynn, well done. That will be a fantastic cruise, Lynn. Niagara Falls, Ontario, what a gorgeous area. If those of you in the USA, if you haven't been to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, you have no idea what you're missing. It is gorgeous there. And you grab a rental car and drive around the area near Niagara Falls, and you'll find all kinds of farms up there selling produce direct to the public, peaches, plums, pears, apples. Oh man, my cousin used to, as a kid, used to live in that area, and used to have a farm there. Worked his tail off, but boy, was he healthy. Made me look wimpy. What can I say? Who else is here? Brittany is commenting on the tote bags. Thank you. Who else have we got here? Randy Lucas, cool swag from Viking. Let's see. Real DJ says, I miss Niagara Falls so much. I'm from Buffalo. You know what it's like from that region. Who else is saying hi to me? Scott Weber. They know that people here, potential customers for target marketing. I give Viking kudos. Scott Weber is giving Viking kudos for sending me this. Yes, Scott, they do know what they're doing. They really do. And yes, of course, my viewers cruise. We're cruise addicts. I mean, we're addicted to cruising. That's why we're here. That's what we're talking about. I have almost 30,000 subscribers on this channel, but the reality is I actually have more like 200,000 viewers that watch this channel, whether it's live shows, snippets of it, or my short videos. Most of my viewers are watching my short videos around the world, and yes, they are addicted to cruising, and the cruise lines know it. And Viking was the first one to step up and say, I think we should send something to Bruce because, he mentions us all the time. That's a pretty good idea. Thank you, Viking, and everyone else. All right, let's see. Wes Morrison, so nice of Viking. Looking forward to my 2020 cruise. Yes, sir, Wes, I know you are a Viking man, and I know you love that cruise line. I can certainly see why. Sylvan is here. I've been here before. 88 degrees in Delray Beach. Gas $2.59 a gallon. AC conked out overnight. It's fixed now. Oh, my God. It's hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and give Bruce notifications. Welcome, Sylvan Forrest. Nice to have you here, my friend. Always welcome in this house. Absolutely. 74 folks are watching the show right now. 49 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is fantastic. BC is in the house, 24 Celsius in, I believe, Victoria, British Columbia, if I remember where he's from. Alpheus Wilson. AW is in the house. Bless up, Bruce. I'm going on the Caribbean Princess. Thank you, Alpheus. Sorry about the name. I'm terrible with pronunciations. Let's see. Intall Pines, fantastic. And congratulations, Bruce. Thank you, Intall Pines. Alan Carter is here from Calgary. My buddy, how you doing, pal? Welcome, sir. D&G, hi, guys. How's everybody? How's D&G Explorers today? Another YouTuber is in the house. Fantastic. Dinner tonight at Sylvan's house was cream of mushrooms, fresh, not canned. BLTs on ciabatta rolls. Is that how you pronounce that? And fresh Rainier cherries. It was good. Oh, I guess. Not bad. Yes, sir, Sylvan. That is pretty good. Sounds awful nice. Who else have we got here? People are saying hi to each other, which is always the case, which is great. Sylvan, I'm off my game tonight. I forgot to say hi to Bruce and everyone. Sorry. Any day now, I'll be wearing my underwear over my pants. Getting old is not for the faint-hearted. I hear you, Sylvan. Who else have we got here? Robert LeBlanc, love the Queen Mary too. Lots of really nice old people like myself. Very few children. Yes, I love children. Just not on a vacation. I hear you, my man. Let's see. D&G, hello, traveling with Bruce and the TWB family. Looking explorer. What is that? Is cooking, but in the house. I'm not sure what that means. Welcome. Let's see. Yes, Sylvan, I see that. I love children too. The farther they are from me on a cruise, the more I love them. There you go. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. What else have we got here? Kathleen Damon is here. Has anyone booked a last-minute cruise through Port Vacations to Go? Do you not worry so much about not worry so much about the cruise line? Kathleen, I've booked a cruise. I booked a couple of cruises with vacations2go.com over the years. I think the closest in I booked one might have been about 3 months, and I guess that's kind of last minute, but not like panic last minute. What I find with vacations2go.com is I love using their site to just scroll through and you know, just look at pricing and cruise lines, itineraries, and everything else. But when I want to pull the trigger on a cruise and I want to talk to someone, you have to call them. That's what I love about it. You can't just click, click, click and order your cruise. You got to phone them. And I love that. You get to talk to a human being, and you think you've thought of everything, and you tell them what you're thinking about, and then they say, oh, have you thought of that? And have you thought about this? And then you go, oh, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Then they tell you stuff that you don't know, like, oh, that cruise you're interested in? It comes with a blah, blah, blah deal, or it comes with an extra credit, or it has this, or it has that. I love the customer service. I just do. Once you've booked your cruise with them, they give you a confirmation number. Of course, your email is already banging off your phone right away. I mean, while you're talking to them, you're getting emails from them already. And now you can book your cruise, finish your booking procedure right with the cruise line if you like to do your final check-in. Very convenient. They're there to help. And the 800 number, free to call. I have no complaints. I think they should sponsor this channel. I think Vacations to Go should be sponsoring this channel, because if it isn't them, who's it going to be? It's going to be somebody. Sooner or later, someone's going to want to sponsor the show. But I really think it should be vacations2go.com. I don't know how many freebies I can give these guys. Anyway, let's see here. Let's go here. Robert LeBlanc says, I always get the best deals booking myself online. Sylvan, I haven't used a travel agent since 2005. I'm getting good at booking cruises myself. But let's see here. Linda Lou, a laugh out loud, not like me starving, but Bruce comes first. Let's see. I ate my Subway sandwich, says Sheila. I'm thinking about what Sylvan had, and I'm comparing my sad dinner. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Kathleen just took my first cruise. We're retired, so we can go whenever we want. How was your first cruise? What ship were you on? Let us know. Let's see. Not quite dinner time here on the West Coast, says Scott Weber. Let's see. Sheila, I made a mistake of finding my own rate and giving it to the travel agents and did all the work. And hasn't Viking River Cruises been around longer? Scott Weber is asking. Yes. That's the first area they started. They started their business as a river cruise company in Europe. I believe they've expanded into China now. They're still expanding their business. They've been looking and seriously investing and looking to invest in the U.S. to see if they can run a river cruise company in the United States. I don't know if Viking's going to be able to do it or not. I'm not sure, because the cost of operating in the U.S. will be prohibitively expensive. Let's see. Megan Frost, I really like this new time slot. I can get stuff done. Robert LeBlanc, $3,900, including all fees for 12 nights plus $500 onboard credit, balcony room. Not cheap, but not bad, Robert says. He's obviously responding to somebody. Sheila says, I will miss the casino, but my pockets won't miss the casino. Let's go. Who else have we got here? Any more messages from newbies? I want to get on the trivia here. Nurse Nancy saying hi to everybody. Hi, Nurse Nancy. I know you got to go soon. Raise your hand if you can afford to pay $300 to $600 a night on a cruise. I can't even think of going on one of these boutique ships. I think I'll stick with the commoner cruise lines. And Linda Lou, I didn't think we'd see you, Nurse Nancy. Glad to hear you're here. What else? We have BC is saying the Seabourn Sojourn was in Vancouver yesterday. And D&G says, if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to Traveling with Bruce. Thanks you guys for the shout out. We got 52 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody. And let's see, finally catching up here. Ed F is here. Hi, everybody. Ed from Chicago. Welcome from Chi-Town. Another guy from Chicago. I've got a number of fantastic viewers from the Chicago area. I love it. David O. Alaska cruises are pricey, but look like a great destination. I swear by Cunard, you won't be sorry, says Robert LeBlanc. That's the firm he was just talking about. Linda Lewis saying, hi, Ed, in Chicago. Let's see. Hi to all the newbies today. Glad you've made it. Ed Tolleson Jr. from New York is here in the house. Welcome. This is my favorite kind of content. I love ranking, says Ed Tolleson. Welcome, buddy. Who else have we got here? Linda Dahl is here. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Hi, Linda. I'd like to do a New England, Canada cruise. Any line you'd recommend? Kathleen wants to know. I think you can take the pick of the litter. Go with Royal Caribbean. Go with Norwegian if you can. I think you can go Holland America, if I'm not mistaken. Might be able to go Celebrity. You'll enjoy any of those cruise lines. The scenery is the star of the show. Ship will be great. Yeah, ship should be great. But the scenery of New England and Canada in the fall, unbelievable, spectacular. Let's see here. What do you guys tip for your steward? Sheila wants to know. What do you tip your steward? Going on Holland America, my first cruise to Panama Canal in January. Ed F is saying, Ed, that is a bucket list cruise for so many people. You were fortunate to be able to get one in right away. That's fantastic. I have not yet done a Panama Canal cruise. That's on my bucket list. I think you're going to love it. I would love to hear from you when you've done it. Let us know any Monday night. We're here every Monday night now. Fantastic. Let's see now. Edward Smith, greetings from Galveston. Welcome, Edward Smith. How dry are you? Are you dried out down there? Welcome, Edmund. Debbie Manuel is here. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Hello, Debbie Manuel from Chico. Love you. Thank you for being here. Roland Tucker. Hi, Bruce. Welcome, Roland. Cat Rose, alas, money issues. Let's see. I have a trivia question for you, Bruce. What is the only ocean liner cruise ship registered in the U.S.? I'm going to guess it's the Norwegian ship in Hawaii. The name escapes me at the moment, but the Norwegian cruise liner in Hawaii has an all-American crew, I believe, with American staff. Unless I am mistaken, but I could be wrong. It could be one of the river cruise lines that you're trying to trick me on. So I don't know for sure. Let's see. Cruise with us. Howdy, everybody. Who else have I got here? Anthony Potts. Hi, Bruce from Denton, Texas. Cruise withdrawal has one. I'm booking soon. I've only cruised with Carnival. Who do you suggest I try next? Oh, Anthony, are you cruising on your own? Are you cruising with traveling companion? How old are you? How active do you want to be? If you're on a Carnival, you've been on Carnival, I'm going to guess you're going to love Royal Caribbean. Take one of the big ships, like an Oasis class. Try one of those. That'll mix things up for you a little bit. Try one of the big Norwegian ships as another alternative. Check for pricing on both, though. Make sure you get a good deal. But there's two suggestions for you since you've been on Carnival. Let's see. Who else have I got here? I did make it for trivia. Debbie's here for trivia. Jennifer Brown's hey from Myrtle Beach. Hi, Jennifer Brown from Myrtle Beach. Billy Ferron. Hey, Bruce. Billy, the trucker. Right on, Billy. Welcome, buddy. It's nice to have you here. Ron Sablehouse is here. 76 degrees here, Bruce. Welcome, Ron. Let's see. Has anyone heard of AARP discontinuing those Carnival and Royal Caribbean gift card certificates? Asks Nurse Nancy. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm not sure. Nathaniel Brown, 145 days till Symphony of the Seas. Right on, buddy. D&G, hey, Ed, hey, Debbie. Let's go. Wanda Seward, hi, Bruce from Diamond Bar. Welcome. Nathaniel Brown is saying hello. Jean and Tony Retta, hi from the Philippines. Cloudy and rain. Welcome from the Philippines, Jean and Tony. Welcome. Billy the Trucker, next cruise, Feb 29, going with Marvin Oldsies Cruise for FLA. Fantastic, Billy. That sounds like fun. Let's see. Robert LeBlanc, thanks, Bruce, for your energy and passion. Jennifer Brown, going on Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston, November 2. Who else is here? Everyone's saying hi to everybody. Kelly Land, the next cruise for me will be on the Vista in April on our 25th anniversary. Well done. Well done, Kelly. Enjoy it. You deserve it. And it'll be great. It's just going to be great. Fantastic. Who else is here? Welcome all the newbies. Hi, Bruce, TWB crew. Rob Slevin. Took me a while to get on. I'm on the Amsterdam right now. Just left Seattle for Alaska. We got a cruiser on a ship right this second. Fantastic, Rob. This is great. I hope you have a great cruise. And if you get a chance to post any photos or videos on our Facebook group page, that would be great. Again, reminder, join my Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's. Ask to join the page. I'll let you in. I'm the administrator. And post your photos of your favorite cruise ships, favorite cruise ship vacations, your videos. If you've got old photos from when your grandparents were on ocean liners, or your parents were on an ocean liner, or any photos from the 70s and 80s and 90s when cruising was a different game than it is now, love to see stuff like that on my channel, on my Facebook group page too. That would be great. We hang out. Those of us who are here, we love to hang out on the Facebook group page between live shows. Please come on by. You're all welcome. All right, let's see if I've caught up with everybody here. Any new names that I haven't seen yet? Midlife Crazy YouTube creator here. Right on, Midlife Crazy. Welcome. Jeff Sume. Hi, Bruce. It's 69 in Seattle with clouds today. Let's see. Let's go. Cruise with us. Get a day pass at a resort. Jennifer, good luck. Who else? Jennifer Brown. Sheila, it's a great port. They're talking to each other. Never mind. Continuing on. People are talking to each other, which is great. 77 in the Philippines from Jean and Tony Retta. Welcome. Let's see. Hey, Bruce, Billy the Trucker here. 95 in Florida today. Next cruise, Feb 29. Bermuda is where I'm going. Right on, Billy. Fantastic. Robert Mike's still waiting for Bruce to organize a group cruise for everyone to meet. I'm in the minute he's in. Let you know, reaching 30,000 subs, Bruce, says Kenneth. Yes, I am. It's getting closer all the time. Robert Marley, hi, town here, H-Town here, 23 cruises and counting in the last 4 years. 4 left this year, starting with Alaska next Tuesday. Right on, Robert. That is fantastic. You're addicted like most of us here. That's fantastic. And welcome to the show and the channel. I'm glad you made it. Let's see. Who else have we got in the house tonight? Catching everybody saying, anyone who's new, say hi to me. We're getting ready for trivia here. Michael Cannon, good evening, Bruce. Welcome, Michael Cannon. MJ Grandsard, how far in advance would you surprise someone with a Disney cruise? We were thinking on the way to Port Canaveral, but telling them we were going on something else like Norwegian leading up to the day. I love stuff like this. I just love it. Well, it all depends on how old the individuals are. If they're kids, right to the last minute. Just be sinister about it. On the other hand, what you could do is you could get your camera out, get your video camera out, your phone, whatever you're using, and do the big reveal the night before when you're sitting them around the table, and then you hand them like an envelope with Disney logos or whatever on it, or a printout of the itinerary, and then you tell them this is what we're really doing. You can always play that game. I've seen videos like that on YouTube. They're delightful. They're just heartwarming. I envy you to be able to pull that one off. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Sylvia Serrano is here. Welcome. Hi. Next cruise, August 27th from New York, Canaveral from the Bronx. Sylvia, fantastic. That's the way to go. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my show. I'm glad you're here to join us Monday evening for the first Monday night live Traveling with Bruce. I hope you become a regular every Monday night. Brittany, for those who want to know my thoughts on Hurricane Barry, see my post on Facebook. Thank you, Brittany. We know you had a rough time in Baton Rouge. You survived it, and God bless you for that. Love your new avatar. Love that new little photo you're using there. Love that. Let's see here. Marvin DN from Florida. Oldies cruise to Aruba, 8-day cruise. Billy Farron is saying that's going to be a great time. I prepay my gratuities when I make my reservation, says Sylvan. Then I leave a special thank you amount, thank you amount to my cabin assistant. Right on. I like to prepay my tips when I book my cruise, if possible, and then I like to give special one-off tips myself to special people on the cruise that take good care of me, including my room steward. Absolutely true. Scott Weber, in 2 weeks, I'm not sure if if I will log in at 2 a.m. from Oslo. Hang on there, Scott Weber. Otherwise, we'll see you on the reruns. Let's see. Viking giving Bruce kudos, says Kenneth Chow. A thumbs up for Viking. I agree. Bruce just loves us chatting. And Scott, I'm still jealous about your trip. Let's see. Julie Basso. Hey, Bruce. Hi, Julie. How are you doing? Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel is in the house from St. Louis. Welcome, Sherry. 11 days until we fly to Florida, says Tom Henry. Will we get to meet Sylvan? You should. Let's see. MJ, 70 years old. I am. Leonard Ola is saying, hey, man. And I'm saying, hey, man, how you doing? Welcome to the show and chat. Glad that you could make it. I'm getting ready for trivia here, everybody. Let's see. Billy the trucker agrees Bruce should put together a cruise for us. that watch your show so we can all meet and be. It'll be great. SFL spotter, I'm here, everybody. Okay, hi everybody. Okay, Bruce, need you to start over. Thanks. Okay, SFL, let's get right back to it. We got our tickets to tour NASA, says Tom Henry. That'll be great. I've done that a few times over my lifetime, and the last one I did was fantastic, really great. Let's see, had the interview yet, SFL, I'm not sure what that means. Let's see, who else is here? Any more newbies? I'm going to go into trivia here. We're caught up. I've caught up. Everyone is talking to everybody else. Welcome to the show. I'm going to set up my big-ass iPad and get it ready for some trivia. I got 3 for you tonight, and we'll see how you guys do on trivia. The first trivia I've got is a cruise ship trivia question, and I'm kind of curious to see how well you'll do on this one, you guys. There's some Cunard fans here. I know there's cruising fans here, so we'll see how you guys do on this first trivia question of the night. Here's the deal. If you've never been here before, you've never joined me for live trivia, it's easy. I ask a question. It has more than one answer. There's probably, in this first one, there's 25 answers to this trivia question. If you know an answer, send me 1 answer at a time per text. So if you're typing in, don't give me 3 or 4 at a time. Just give me 1 answer. I'm only going to read the first answer you give me. This way, everybody gets a shot at sending in an answer to my question. All right. No Googling, no cheating. Just do the best you can with what you got. It's half the fun. All right. Kenneth Chow, Pride of America. There you go. Pride of America is the name. That's the ship that NCL has, exactly. And let's see. All right, let's get on with it. Here's the first question of the night. Are you ready for trivia? 66 of you are here. Can you name all the ports, the cities, that the Queen Mary II visited on its maiden world voyage in 2007? Where did this ship go? I'll give you the first place it started. It started its trip in Florida. It ended its round-the-world trip in Florida. Where did this ship go for her first round-the-world voyage? What would have been the first place? And here come guesses like crazy. Scott Weber is saying it would have had to have gone to New York. I mean, how can the ship go around the world and not go to New York? And it didn't. It did not go to New York on its first round-the-world trip. Linda Lewis saying, but how about Southampton? And you are correct. Southampton was the second last port of call on this round-the-world trip that started in Florida. All righty. Italy. Well, that's not good. I need cities, not countries. Let's see. Brittany and SFL. New York. And Nathaniel guessing New York. Dalian, Louise, welcome, Dalian. St. Lucia is the guess. St. Lucia. Nope, I don't have any port for St. Lucia. Miami, nope, it did not start in Miami, but SFL spotter, Fort Lauderdale, yes, the trip started in Fort Lauderdale and ended in Fort Lauderdale. It started January the 10th, 2007, and ended April the 2nd, 2007 in Fort Lauderdale. Now, you need to get the ports in between. Brittany Lockwood, what about Sydney, Australia? Around the world cruise, you got to go to Sydney. Yes, this ship was in Sydney, February the 20th, absolutely. Mike Bush tried New York as well. Let's see, Miami, no. Tokyo, Brittany Lockwood. Tokyo, that's Debbie Emanuel's guess. Did it go to Tokyo? The answer is no. It did not visit Tokyo on its first round-the-world trip. Night guys, happy trails. Thank you, Billy, so much for being here. London, well, Southampton is the answer there. Birmingham, no. Panama Canal, nope. The Bahamas, nope. Hong Kong, yes. Cunard and Hong Kong have a long, long history together. And to have Cunard not visit Hong Kong on her first round-the-world trip would be unthinkable. Yes, Hong Kong after Sydney, Australia. Sydney, the 20th of Feb. On the 28th of February, Hong Kong was the next stop. Sylvia's here saying Singapore, Bruce. Yes, March the 3rd, about 5 days later, or 3 days later, it was in Singapore, March the 3rd. Well done. Buenos Aires, Brittany Lockwood is wondering, did it go to Buenos Aires? It did not. Rome, did it reach Rome on this round-the-world cruise? It did not. Well, yes, it did. I'm sorry. It did reach Rome. I apologize for that. March 21st, it pulled into the port for Rome. Civitavecchia. One of these days, I'll meet someone who knows how to say that port name, and they'll teach it to me. and then I'll forget it in 5 minutes anyway. Okay, moving on. Rio, Linda Lou, Rio de Janeiro. That was the second stop on this round-the-world cruise. The ship left Fort Lauderdale on the 10th of January. 8 days later, January the 18th, pulled into Rio de Janeiro. Absolutely. Nassau, the Bahamas. No. Tokyo. Sorry, Debbie. It didn't work out this time. No. Maria, Sydney, Australia. We've done it. Sylvia had Rome. We've done it. Scott Weber. What about Honolulu? Yes, Honolulu, February the 9th. It reached Honolulu. Los Angeles, BC is saying, you are correct, I believe. Or no, you're not correct. I'm sorry. It did go to California, but not Los Angeles. Brittany Lockwood, Melbourne, Australia. It did not go to Melbourne. Auckland, Scott Weber, Auckland, New Zealand. Yes, it was in Auckland, February the 17th. Sydney, February the 20th. Taiwan, Sylvia is wondering about going to Taiwan. It did not reach Taiwan on this first trip. San Francisco, BC. Yes, sir. That is the California port. February the 4th, it reached San Francisco. Then on February the 9th, Honolulu. You're starting to fill in the blanks now. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Nope, it did not reach Sao Paulo. Let's see here. Who's next? Hong Kong, we've done. Cartagena, Colombia. No, it did not go to Cartagena. Let's see. Belfast, no. Le Havre, that would be the port for Paris. That is correct. Le Havre, March 25th, March 26th, Southampton, April 2nd, Fort Lauderdale. Those are the last three stops. The stop prior to that was Rome. Let's see now. Papati. Papati. Did it stop in Papati? It did not. Panama Canal. It did not do the Panama. It did not do the Panama Canal. It did not do the Panama Canal. Let's see here. The Falkland Islands. It did not visit the Falklands. Nagoya in Japan. Did it do Nagoya? No, it did not. Let's see here. San Francisco, we got Hawaii. We've got Fiji. Did it stop in Fiji? It did not. It did Honolulu, and it moved on from there. Barcelona, no. Naples, no. Let's see. I'm watching it at the same time I'm answering. Did it go to the Vatican? I didn't go to the Vatican. Lourdes, Slovenia, no. Spain, no. Montevideo, yes. Montevideo, Uruguay was its third stop on January the 20th, 2 days after Rio. Then it passed Cape Horn, came up the other side, and now we need the stops here. Let's see. Civitavecchia. Civitavecchia. Thank you, Sylvan Forrest. I'll forget it in 10 minutes. Let's see. Venice, Lisbon, San Francisco, San Diego, Key West. Kenneth Chow, good night, everybody. Thank you. Guatemala, Christchurch, New Zealand, Dubai, Lima. It stopped in Dubai. It did stop in Dubai. None of the others. Somewhere in Alaska? No. Belize, Santiago, St. George, Barbados, Uruguay. It did Montevideo, Uruguay. Okinawa, no. Myanmar, Chile, British Virgin Islands. Let's see. I almost lost you there. Lucy was crawling up my skateboard. It was Sylvan Snake. Nope. We have stops in Chile, Mexico. We have American Samoa. We have Malaysia, India, Egypt, and Greece are the last countries left to go in this round-the-world cruise. Toulon, France is another guess. No. And it went to the passing Cape Horn on the January 23rd. It then hit Valparaiso in Chile on January the 26th. Then it hit Acapulco, Mexico, February the 1st. Then it hit Pago Pago on Feb 13th, American Samoa. We have Cairo guessed, but it didn't stop in Cairo. It stopped in Alexandria nearby. We have Santiago, Athens, Africa. None of those. Suez Canal. And no, and here we go. We'll just give you the rest of them. Klang in Malaysia near Kuala Lumpur. Kochi in India, and Piraeus in Greece were the final other stops. And so the ship did its cruise from January the 10th to April the 2nd, 2007 at some pretty exotic ports, number of which I can't pronounce very well. What can I say? All right, I have another cruise ship trivia question for you tonight. We'll see how you do on this one. This one here is, can you name the busiest ports of call, cruise ports of call in the world. The busiest cruise ports that passengers do day visits at, not where cruise ships start or end their cruises, but cruise ports where visitors visit the cruise ports. What are the top 20 world cruise ports that passengers visit? Here we go. Miami has been coming in, and that's not going to work because it's those are start and end ports, so they're not going to fly here. Midlife crazy. What about Nassau, Bruce? Yes, Nassau is the fourth busiest port of call with 1.4 million passengers. I think this quiz might be about 10 years old. That number is much higher now. Let's see. We've got Grand Cayman. Brittany Lockwood thinking of Grand Cayman. Yes. Number 3 at this time of the quiz, 1.5 million. I know that Grand Cayman now is about 2 million passengers a year. Mexico. Well, I need more than just countries. Bermuda. Linda Dahl wondering about Bermuda. And I don't have Bermuda here in the top 20, not at this time. Italy, nice country, but I need cities. Venice in Italy. Venice. In this, when this quiz was done, Venice did not rank in the top 20, surprisingly. Even now, I would say now it's in the million range, million and a quarter range. Quite a number of folks have gone in, but these other ports have also risen their numbers too. Brittany Lockwood, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, number 2 port at 1.8 million, and still about that to this day. Nassau, St. Thomas has come in. New York City for day visits. New York City, not in the top 20 for visits. It's a beginning and ending place. Yeah. Saint Martin, number 6, the Netherlands, Antilles. 1.3 million, now more like 1.7. Cozumel, Mexico, number 1, has been number 1 for a while. 2.5 million at the time of the writing. They're now gunning for 3 million cruise ship passengers in Cozumel. Sylvan Forest, what about Barcelona in España? I don't have Barcelona as a top 20 port of call. Probably a beginning and ending port. Yes, it's the busiest in Europe. Cozumel, we have. Venice, we tried. Nassau, we've done. Honolulu, not in the top 20. Barcelona, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Tom Henry is wondering. Yes, number 5 port of call, 1.39 million and rising. Grand Cayman, we've done. Cozumel, we did. Barcelona, we did. Hamilton, Bermuda, we tried. Let's see. Bahamas, St. Martin, we've done. Puerto Vallarta. Not showing Puerto Vallarta as a top 20 cruise port because there are times where Puerto Vallarta sort of is on the list to visit, and sometimes the cruise ships didn't go. The time that this quiz might have been made, maybe Puerto Vallarta was off the list. By the way, cheers everybody from Traveling with Bruce to you out in YouTube land. Thank you for joining me for my first ever Monday night live show. Appreciate you all. Here's 64 thumbs ups today. Thank you very much for the thumbs ups too. Jamaica. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Jamaica as a top 20. Oco Rios made number 19, 680,000. St. Thomas, we have Paris. Paris from Tom Henry. I'm reading between the lines. Nope, not showing the port for Paris. Cabo, yes, Cabo San Lucas. I believe we are here. Yeah, number 12 is Cabo, 819,000. Honduras, I don't believe so. No, not in the top 20. Too dangerous. Rome did not show because I think Rome is very busy as a port for starting and ending cruises as well. Lisbon in Portugal, don't have Lisbon. Kingston, Jamaica, no. Civitavecchia, whatever that's called, the one that Sylvan gave me, I've already forgotten. It's not on this list. Livorno is, though. Sylvan, thank you. Livorno, Italy is 849,000. I believe Livorno is for Pisa and Florence. I believe that's the port. Genoa is another port in Italy, but it is not in the top 20. Mykonos and Labadee and San Juan. We've done Labadee. We've done San Juan, I should say. Labadee, I do not show here, and not Mykonos either. No, I don't. All right, moving on. Let's go. Athens, Greece. No, not in the top 20. There's Venice, Cabo, Osaka, Cabo San Lucas. No. Aruba. Nope, I don't have Aruba. Playa Maya in Mexico. Nope. And let's see others. Alaska. Well, I need cities. Not just states. Juneau. Yes, number 8, Juneau, Alaska. Yes, there are several here. 1 million. Montego Bay, no. Curacao, not showing. The Azores, that would be the islands off of the African coast. None of them are showing. No. Amber Cove, no. Canary Islands, that's another one of the islands not showing. Saint Pierre Miquelon, not showing. Grand Turk, nope. Port-au-France in Martinique, another beautiful place, not showing it here. Tahiti, Turin, Portland, Boston, Istanbul. Istanbul has been out of sorts for a while. Barbados, Limon, Costa Maya, Dubrovnik, yes, number 11 here, 844,000, and that's been growing. They're trying to limit the number of people to going there. Ketchikan, number 9, Ketchikan, 942,000. You got about 7 to go. Cartagena in Colombia, no. Skagway, yes, number 14, Skagway. All the Alaska ports have come in, and that's it for Alaska. Sydney, Australia, no, not showing Sydney. Panama Canal, Perth, Melbourne, Key West, yes, 15th place, 754,000. Quebec, Antigua, Tortola, no. Anchorage, no. Bimini, no. I'm looking for an Italian city, a city in Greece, a port in Greece, Bahamas, Barbados, Tunisia, and another one in Greece. Those are the countries I am still looking for. And 1 in Italy, 2 in Greece, 1 in the Bahamas, 1 in Barbados, and 1 in Tunisia. Let's go here. Any guesses coming in? Mykonos, no. We've tried Mykonos already. What do we got here? Piraeus in Greece. I don't have Piraeus here. No. Let's see. Tunis, yes. Tunis, Tunisia, 18th. 695,000. A lot of Europeans go to Tunis in Tunisia. Half Moon, Tunis. Freeport, yes. Freeport, Bahamas, 16th, 712,000. Leaves us 1 in Barbados, 2 in Greece, 1 in Italy, and we are done. Stirrup Key, Bridgetown, Santorini, yes, Santorini, Greece, number 13 overall, 788,000. Thank you. Monaco, no, not Monaco. 1 in Italy, very near a volcano. This place is right near a big volcano. That's the name of this city in Italy. It's not Sicily. It's on the boot itself. And Barbados, it starts with the letter B, the name of the town. And in Greece, it starts with the letter R. Okay, Naples, Wes Morrison. Thank you, Wes Morrison. Got Naples, Italy. We've got Naples down now. Now we're looking for right next to Pompeii. That's right, Herculaneum. Exactly. We got Naples. Now we're looking for the B word for Barbados and an R place for Greece. And that will do these. Rhodes in Greece is correct. 20th busiest cruise port in the world. In Rhodes and Barbados, Bridgetown. Jim Sullins, you got it, buddy. Thank you. We got her done. The top cruise ports that passengers visit will be, here we are, Cozumel, number 1, St. Thomas, Grand Cayman, Nassau, San Juan, San Martin, Naples, Juneau, Ketchikan, Livorno, Dubrovnik, Cabo San Lucas, Santorini, Skagway, Key West, Freeport, Bridgetown, Tunis, Ocho Rios, and Rhodes, Greece. Those are the most popular cruise ports in the world to visit. And now we have one quiz left. This is our last one of the night. Before I finish this one, I want to thank you all for joining me today and being here for my first ever Monday night, 8 o'clock primetime live show. I'll be on again next Monday at 8 o'clock. I hope you'll come back and join me again. We have our last quiz of the night, and here it is. This one is going to quiz you on airline flights. Can you tell me the world's busiest airline routes, the 2 cities in the world have the busiest air routes, the most passengers going back and forth. There are 20 of them. You got to give me 2 cities at a time. So what 2 cities do you think have the busiest air routes in the globe? And let's see how we do. Keep an eye going. Cristobal Cardona is in the house. Welcome. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Welcome, Cristobal. Thank you for popping in. 68 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for that. Give me 2 cities. D.C. to New York City. Tom Henry. New York to Washington, D.C. Let me take a look here. New York to Washington, D.C. Quickly going through here. Nope, it's not on there, but there are a bunch out of New York. Okay, D.C. to New York? No, either way, you give it to me. London to New York, or New York, London. Yes, New York to London. 1.6 million passengers a year, 3rd busiest air route in the world. Many, many airlines handle that. Brittany, wish I could give you a heart for this show instead of a thumbs up. Thank you, Brittany, so much. London to JFK. We got London to JFK. Let's see. 2 cities. Give me the 2 cities. San Francisco to Tokyo. San Fran to Tokyo. Let's take a look. Is it one of the 20 busiest? Nope, not there. No, others. New York to Chicago. Linda Dull. I think we got a winner here. New York to Chicago. Yes, 1.18 million passengers a year, the 9th busiest route. London, New York, we've got it. L.A., Chicago. L.A. to Chicago. Let's take a look here. L.A. to Chicago. Not showing it as one of the 20 busiest routes. L.A., Chicago. No, haven't got it. All right, moving on to who we got next here. New York City, London. We got L.A., New York. Yeah, L.A., New York is 1.7 million, of the 2nd busiest route on this quiz. New York to Boston. New York to Boston. Yes, 988,000, the 16th busiest route. New York City, L.A. We've got it. Just did it. All right, moving on now. Great job, everybody. Ed says New York to Tokyo. New York to Tokyo. Not showing it as one of the 20 busiest routes. London, New York, we got it. L.A., Honolulu. L.A., Honolulu. Wouldn't that be a great flight? Kind of a neat place each end, but it's not in the top 20. New York, Los Angeles, we've done. California, New York, we've done L.A. New York to Frisco. New York to Frisco. Let's see here. Yes, the 20th busiest route, 909,000 passengers. All righty, now we got Atlanta to Chicago. Atlanta to Chicago. Let's see. Nope, not showing that one. It's a busy route, though. Let's go. New York, Miami. New York to Miami. Let's see. New York. Yes. 955,000. 17th busiest route. Oh, hush now, Jim Thomas says, Debbie. Orlando to Chicago. Nope. San Francisco, Tokyo. San Francisco to Tokyo. Nope, not showing as one of the world's 20 busiest routes. L.A. to Sydney. Beautiful location either way. Not in the top 20. Chicago to London. Not showing either. No, not showing that one. Lots of flights, though. Miami to New York. We've done that. L.A. to Honolulu. We've done it. L.A. to Tokyo. Tried that. New York to London. We did LAX to Tokyo. No. Miami to New York. We tried it. Did it. It's there. London to D.C. No. Frankfurt to Toronto. No. Vegas to Chicago. I don't think so. No. Vancouver to Chicago. No. Rome to London. Rome to London. No. There are several European to London routes, though. Several. Keep guessing. L.A. to Sydney. No. How about Tokyo to San Francisco? No. Miami, New York. We did it. L.A. to Las Vegas. No. Seattle, Tokyo. No. San Francisco, Honolulu. No. L.A. to Vegas. No. L.A. to Vegas. Wait a minute. L.A. to Vegas. Hold on a second. L.A. to Vegas. Yes, the 19th busiest route. 924,000 passengers a year fly L.A. to Vegas. Yes. Sacramento to Vegas. No. Sydney to London. No. Dubai, Bombay. No. LA to Atlanta. I don't think so. Toronto, New York City. Double checking here. No. Nope. Continuing on. New York, Toronto. No. Houston to Dallas. Houston to Dallas. No. Atlanta, Orlando. Atlanta, Orlando. Nope. Let's see here. Houston to Dallas. Atlanta, London to Berlin. No. London, Amsterdam, Paris to London. Paris to London. Yes. London, Paris, Paris, London. 1 million passengers plus I don't know how many millions by high-speed tunnel train, which I've done, and it's great. LA to Miami. I don't think so. LA, Miami. No. Paris, New York City. Paris, New York City. Let's see. No, someone asked me San Francisco to LA. We got it here. 1.3. I apologize. I missed it. Thought I missed it. Amsterdam, London. We just had someone ask. 1.2 million. Thank you. Paris to New York City. I do not have. I don't have that one. LA to Miami. No. Paris, New York. Dallas, Fort Worth to Mexico City. No. Atlanta to Miami. Atlanta to Miami. I think we've tried this one already. So we'll move on here. Hong Kong to Beijing. Hong Kong to Beijing. Nope. But I've got Hong Kong to somewhere else. London, Amsterdam. We just did. Paris to London. We just did. San Francisco to Las Vegas. Nope. Let's see here. Orlando, Newark, Atlanta, London. No. Dallas to Denver. Dallas to Denver. No. Orlando, Paris to Rome. Paris to Rome. No, there's a Paris to somewhere else, but not Rome. Atlanta, London, Dallas, Denver, Paris to Rome, Miami to London. No. Newark to Miami. Milan to London. Milan to London. No. I'm sure it's a busy one. Wait. No. It's not London, but Milan is going somewhere a lot, but not to London. Madrid to New York. Madrid, Spain. España. No. London to France. Oh, we've got that already. London to Hong Kong. London to Hong Kong. It's not London to Hong Kong. It's Hong Kong to somewhere nearby. Chicago, Honolulu. Baltimore to London. SFO to LAX. Alaska to Sacramento. Frankfurt to New York City. Paris to Amsterdam. Paris. Nope. I've got Paris to another city in France. If you want to give me that one, if you want to try that one, Paris to Moscow, Milan to Manchester. We've got. Let's see here. No, I've got Milan to a city in Italy though. Let's see. Paris, Moscow, Milan to Manchester. I've got Sydney to another city in Australia. I've got Johannesburg to another city in South Africa. Let's see here. I've got Bangkok to a city in Asia. Let's see. Hong Kong to Beijing. Hong Kong to Shanghai. Hong Kong to Beijing. Hong Kong to Shanghai. Milan and Rome. Yes, Rome to Milan. 1.5 million. That's the very busy Italian route. Jeju to Seoul. Sydney to Perth. Neither of those are showing here. Need another one. Sydney to another city in Australia, though. There it is. Melbourne to City. Melbourne to City. Sydney to Melbourne. 1.5 million. Number 4 in the world. New York City to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Nope. 2 cities in South Africa together. 2 cities in France. Paris to where? I've got Rio de Janeiro to a Brazilian city. What would that be? I have New York to a southern city. You haven't guessed it yet. Let's go now. Paris to Belgium. Orlando, San Juan. Nope. Get any more guesses coming in here? Okay, taking a peek, keeping an eye on it, having a little zip of cola. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I think we've had a successful show here for our first one. Paris to Belgium, Orlando, San Juan, Milan to Rome. We've got it. I'm looking for Johannesburg to Cape Town, South Africa, the 6th busiest in the world. Hong Kong to Taipei, number 1 in the world. 2.1 million travelers. Bangkok to Hong Kong, 1.1 million. That's the 10th busiest. Cape Town to Johannesburg. There it is. Thank you. New York to New Orleans. Nope. New York somewhere south, but not New Orleans. Atlanta, New York. There it is. Atlanta to New York. 935,000. Number 18 busiest. Rio de Janeiro to Sao Paulo, Brazil is number 15. Bangkok to Singapore is number 14. Paris to Marseille, France is number 13. And London to Dublin, Ireland is number 12 most busiest route in the world. Let me read them off one last time. These are the busiest air routes in the world. According to this chart here, we've got Hong Kong to Taipei, 2.1 million, 1.69 million, New York to LA, 1.6 million, New York to London, 1.56 million, Melbourne to Sydney, Australia. Rome to Milan, 1.5 million. Johannesburg to Cape Town, 1.4 million. San Fran to LA, 1.37 million. Amsterdam to London, 1.2 million. New York to Chicago, 1.18 million. Bangkok to Hong Kong, 1.1 million. London to Paris, London to Dublin, Paris to Marseille, and Bangkok to Singapore, all around 1 million each. And these are in the 900,000s. Rio to Sao Paulo, New York to Boston, New York to Miami, New York to Atlanta, LA to Vegas, and New York to San Francisco. You kind of get the impression New York is the center of everything. And there you go. There's your evidence of that. And we have done the trivia for the evening. We're done. Thank you so much for being here for Traveling with Bruce's first ever Monday night show and hanging on till the end. 1 hour, 30 minutes today. I appreciate all of you coming by to support my channel in every way you do it. Thank you all so much. 69 thumbs ups. Thank you very much for that. Those of you watching on the rerun, love to have you join me every Monday night here, 8 o'clock. And keep your eye on my channel. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon if you're going to subscribe to this channel so you get alerts every time I do a new update. Connor Owens, I typed Hong Kong to Taipei, but it wouldn't let me post. It's so unfair. Brittany, Mom was quite surprised to find out no music questions in today's show. I needed the rest. I'll do music next week, though. I'll have a music one next week. Debbie Manuel, a very successful show indeed this evening, Bruce. Even though trivia hurt my head, still happy to see you nonetheless. Love you, Bruce. We'll try to make it through till next Monday. Stay safe and toodles. Thank you, Debbie. Keep an eye on my channel. I'll be posting like crazy. Thank you so much. Linda Delp, good night, Bruce, and thanks. Brittany, great show, Bruce. Linda Lou, thanks, Bruce. Another great show. Maria, good night, everybody. Connor, should the repair on the Vista be successful? I would think so. Good night, everybody from Tom Henry. Brittany, if anyone has not given a thumbs up, please do it now. Cristobal, thanks for the trivia. Tom Henry, appreciate no music. Brittany Lockwood, Bruce, Mom, and I are not fans of music trivia. I got those who love it, and I got those who hate it. What can I say? Ed F., thanks for the show, Bruce. Thanks, Ed from Chicago. Join me next Monday for my live show, and make sure to check out my channel, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. I do videos all the time about cruise news. Wanda Seward, have a good night. Thank you, Wanda. Maria, do 90s music. Do 90s music. Linda Lou, I hope I survived the withdrawals. Hang in there, Linda Lou. Catch me on my regular channel, please, and join the Facebook group page if you can. Thanks, everybody. There you go. That's the show for tonight. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to get some rest. I think I'm going to make myself some dinner. I have no idea what I'm going to have. Have a great evening. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay healthy. And if you're warm out there, stay cool, too. Thanks again for all your support for my channel. And I will see you next week. And pop by the Facebook group page to say hi. Susan R., thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. And you have a good one. Okay, guys, we'll catch you next Monday. Take care. Bye for now.